Hello, and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series. In the last episode, we breezed past FC Keys in the Cup, and in this episode, we're going to take on our fourth league match away to a team called Lotus. No, not that team Lotus. This is a football team, not an F1 team. It's Lotus. Oh, come on, really? Anyway, Lotus FC have a really very strong squad here. You can see there are lots of very talented players of at least 14 bars in there, with a few 15s and the star and 16 bar Reginald Priest there. Unfortunately for us, their main drawback is their high average age, but that's going to be negated somewhat by the injury to Isaac Unoson. Wilmer Viking will come on his place and probably improve the team's performance as a whole. Johan Boden is slightly injured here, so whether they take a risk on him or not remains to be seen, but I guess we'll have to find out soon enough. Knights have a fully fit squad to choose from, while sort of Alvito Roma is still carrying a slight injury, but we may be able to risk him for this game, especially considering how strong Lotus are as a team. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on us, that we can get through this game without any real problems. Let's go to the team news. Lotus line up in a 3-5-2 formation with Fraser Lithgow in goal, a back three of Henning Olander, Emmanuel Russo and Francis Carfield. Midfielder Reginald Priest, Kurt Greaves, Alex Womble, Wilmer Viking and Everett Stenland. And a front two of Christopher Granath and Johan Boden. They've got a two-man bench of both defenders, Asdrubal Nelson and Everett Jesperson, because those are the only other two players they have in their squad. Nice Sardinia line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal, a back four Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Ledley King and Aquila Santa Maria. Midfielder Pierre Of Hesslink, Ray Tataw Eta, Alvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves, and up front Celso Mota. Benches Ryan Milligan, Devin Reilly, Oliver Wan, Azrat Zaire and Ian May. Let's go live to the Dream Arena for the match. The captains for this match are Everett Stenland for Lotus FC, who are playing in the green strip from left to right. Knights are in the red and yellow strip from right to left, with Pim van der Kruis as our captain. And the referee is Tony Nolan for this game. Skill 9 Harshestein, one of the best refs out there. The other match in the division see FC Dragões against Imas Unidos in an all-Portuguese affair, although to be fair there are a lot of them in this division this season. Taunton Town against Sporting de Quinta and Sport Lisbon Benfica against AC Samba. Right, we're ready to get underway any moment now. And we're underway. Knights have taken an early share of possession against this Lotus side who've gone the entire season unbeaten so far. Pierre Of Hesslink, low shot and goal! Scores! Pierre Of Hesslink has scored for Nice Sardinia. I think that's another one. He's starting to build up a collection of goals here. It's a spectacular long-range shot that flies into the back of the net. 14 minutes played with 1-0 to Nice Sardinia. But Lotus have a chance here. It's Everett Stenland. And he scores! Everett Stenland has got one back for Lotus FC. With Reginald Priest's corner being turned in by Stenland, the captain, to equalise for Lotus FC. So back to the full square again. As Lights have Pim van der Kruis. Set of the crossbar. Sport Lisbon Benfica leading against AC Samba. Now there's his hurt for the books. 30 minutes played, 1-1 between these two sides. Lotus have a card here. Kurt Greaves has been yellow card for stamping. Kurt Greaves, the 15-bar midfielder for Lotus. Slight fishing goal by Johan Boden. High above the goal. The young striker there, Johan Boden, coming in. Lotus have changed up a bit. They've normally played a 4-5-1, but for us, I think they try to outplay us tactically and have got themselves a 3-5-2 now. Aquila Santa Maria's been yellow carded. There's an injury for Lotus FC. That'll be why. Santa Maria has injured Johan Boden. Wow, that's quite interesting because Asdrubal Nelson, their veteran defender, is going to run his place. There are problems. He's a highly skilled defender, but he's not a striker. He's going to play pretty badly in that position. So at the end of that half, it is currently 1-1 between Lotus FC and Nice Sardinia FC. Our winning run is set to end as things stand. And to be fair, it's deserved on the balance of play, with both sides having 2 chances each. And so therefore, you have to say it's a fair result. Meanwhile, Imas Unidos are 1-0 up against FC Dragões at an early relegation scrap there. There's a powerful shot goal by Reginald Priest. Skimmed over the crossbar. Reginald Priest, the 16-bar star man of Lotus FC, had his chance to put Lotus into the lead, but he failed to do so. Ibrahim Qamara's header on goal. Missed the goal. Qamara, 24-year-old Ibrahim Qamara, had a chance there, but now it's another chance here. Driving shot goal by Raymond Hargreaves. Scores! 2-1 to Next Sidonia. Raymond Hargreaves for the second, and Pierre Of Hesslink played a very vital role in that goal once again. He's turned out to be some signing. All that money we paid for him all those seasons ago has turned out to be very well worth it. 2-1 up now, but Lotus have a chance here on the breakaway. It's heading Alander, tries to chip the ball over the keeper, and there's the equaliser. No sooner have we gone 2-1 up than heading Alander has equalised from Everett Stems. Oh wait, it's been disallowed. Ooh, that's a controversial one. Tony Nolan has been decided to disallow it, but there was a bit of a suspicion that wasn't a proper offside there. Ledley King's been yellow card from shirt pulling. Well, we got away with that one really, but we really should be doing better in a bit. But we've got a 2-1 lead, which is good enough here. Emmett Jesperson's on for heading up Alander. Lotus try and search that equaliser to keep their unbeaten record going. As things stand, we're set to be the first team to beat Lotus this season. And that is the end of the game and the end of the match. Lotus FC put up a pretty good fight, to be fair. They were matchless in the first half, but in the end, we just about snuck it into the second half. A very tight match. This will be a very vital 3 points coming at the end of the season. Reginald Priest with the man of the match for Lotus FC, which is not too much surprise since he's their highest skilled player. And similarly for us, Pim Kruis is our man of the match. I keep saying this every single match, it doesn't seem to make any difference. Pim Kruis is always the man of the match, he's just that good a player. In the other matches, it looks like Sporting de Quinta have beaten Taunton Town, Sport Lisbon Benfica have beaten AC Samba, which is a huge shock result, and Imerse Unidos beat FC Dragos. So, at the end of the day, we had a pretty good match there. 2-1 win against a very solid side in Lotus FC, aging but still very strong with a lot of 14 to 16 bar players in that team. So that was a tough test that we had to overcome, and the team have passed it. What's more, it looks like the results elsewhere have now put us 5 points clear at the top of the league. This is a very good league to hold on to, so hopefully we can build on that. But our next league game is away to former Ultimate League champions AC Samba. When we last played a former Ultimate League champion, we failed to beat FC Boring. They were too good for us to be able to beat. So AC Samba is a much more difficult proposition. Their title came as recently as 13 seasons ago, and they still have their same title-winning manager in charge, with a few Ultimate League title-winning players in their squad. So it's going to be a really tough game next week. So after that, let's see the team of the week and see if any of our players got in it. Team of the week is Alvito Turo, Sporting de Quinta in goal. Back four, Pim van der Kruis, Knights of Sidonia FC. Ligero Pate, Sporting Lisbon Benfica. Emiliano Milario, AC Samba. And Teddy Vastiano, FC Dragos. Midfield of Marcelo Lasaldo, AC Samba. Gilroy Cullihan, Taunton Town FC. Augusto Mercury, Sporting de Quinta. And Raymond Hargreaves, Knights of Sidonia FC. Front two of Renato Tedesco, AC Samba. And Celso Moto, Knights of Sidonia FC. 3 players in the X11 and also manager of the round as well, so I believe that is probably either our second or our third manager of the round of the season, but I can't exactly remember the exact totals. Never mind, I had a quick check up and this is our second manager of the round of the season, which is pretty good going so far. The team's played very well, and let's see what it all means for the standings. So after 4 league games this season, Knights of Sidonia FC are top on 12 points, 5 points clear of second place, which is now Sporting de Quintas, who are on 7 points. Tied with Taunton Town, also on 7 points. So there's a bit of a pack behind. AC Samba's shock defeat to Sport Lisbon Benfica's handed them their first 3 points of the season and put them level on FC Dragos and Lotus FC's points total now. Imerse Unidos are out of the relegation zone after they managed to beat FC Dragos, so that's pretty good for them. But anyway, that is the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll be taking on an old opponent of ours. Hearts of Midlothian are being drawn against in the Cup for the 3rd round of the Ultimate League. We faced them in Division 5 back